Well, hello there, Leo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing a special reading. This is for the next 3 months. So we'll cover October, November, and December, the end of 2023. So we'll take a look at the overall energy for these next 3 months, and then we'll go into each of the 3 months separately so you can see what obstacles or areas of resistance that you may have for each month, and of course, advice from Spirit. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what the overall energy is. Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Whew, I love that. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. I think you have a very special end of 2023 coming in. Yeah, this is the energy of, 2023 has not been the easiest energetically, right? This is the feeling, okay, the emotions of wrapping up a year with a really good, positive, enthusiastic energy that leads you into 2024. What they're saying is tying it all up in a bow, right? The energy of you can wrap it up, you can make it look really pretty, but it's the bow that tops it all off. And I feel like that's exactly what is happening as we come to the end of this year. You're kind of wrapping it all up. And wrapping it up can sometimes mean cleaning it up, right? Cleaning it up and making it look really pretty in order to get ready for 2024. So let's take a look at each of these months as we have ahead. Yes, you're ending the year in a sense of peace. Things that maybe haven't been working out well for you because you have stuck energy. Yeah, deception, victim mentality. There's this energy that things just haven't worked out for you this year, feeling like people or situations just haven't maybe been very truthful with you. With this deception card, you feel like people are betraying you, rejecting you, just ignoring you, okay, with this stuck energy. You could be sending out resumes for jobs and you just don't get any response at all, right? Or, you could invite some people over to your house or something and you send out a text to 10 people or something and 3 people show up. And, out of the 7 that didn't show, only 2 sent you, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy that night. And you're just kind of like, what is going on? Like, why can't I get anything moving? And why are people keeping secrets? The deception card is, why are people keeping secrets from me? Why are they not telling me the truth? What are they hiding? You could have had a year where you are discovering a lot of truths, right? And putting you into the energy of just feeling like you can't trust anybody. Yeah, that could be a big part of this year, the end of this year, is understanding that. Yeah, nice energy here at the end. You haven't seen where this is all going, okay? We have the moon card. The energy of, having to step into the unknown, the energy of trying, perhaps even having fresh starts, new starts, because you have, the Page of Cups and then the Ace of Pentacles, trying to have new starts, either in your career or relationship sector or buying a new home, whatever it is. You've been trying to do that. And yet at the same time, they haven't been coming in the way that you thought they would come or as quickly, or maybe they're just not even showing up. And you're like, what is hiding them? What are the secrets? Why can't I get things to move forward? Why am I just stuck? Why is it I can't, my intuition, I'm trying to, use my intuition, but I just keep getting stuck. I can't manifest anything. This is getting the clarity. Wow, look at this. This is getting the clarity about how to use your intuition, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, but also makes herself a top priority. And when you do that, guess what? The sun will shine for you again. Yeah, this year has been a lot about allowing yourself to be patient and listening to your intuition. So Leo, this could be a year where, at the beginning of the year, you could have had some difficult situations and they put you into this energy of listening more and more to your intuition, to your gut. So you could have felt like at the beginning of the year, you could have had a situation where you felt like something was off, but you continued on that path because you were like, yeah, that's just me being nervous or something like that. But you've had maybe several of those different situations occur. And now what you're understanding is, wait a minute, that's my intuition that's guiding me about how to proceed in my life. And then look at this. You have the Queen of Wands. Wow. The Lovers and then the Hierophant. I actually think that this could be taking you in the direction of a true love or something that you really and truly are passionate about. So if you've been wanting to start your own business, but things just can't seem to get up off the ground, right? And you're kind of like, what is holding this back? What is holding this back? It's about listening to your intuition about the best way to move forward. Because when you do, you gain your confidence and you go after what it is that you want. And the Hierophant is, a spiritual teacher, but it's also understanding that it's a long-term committed journey towards what it is that we want. It's a long-term committed relationship. It could be a wedding. This could be, finding that business partner that you've been really seeking out. There's something here that is leading you intuitively. Okay. And that's the key. You're tapping into your intuition in order to guide you towards what it is that you want. Okay. So let's take a look at October. Yeah. So October, we have planning and action. And I'm not saying that we don't need goals or we don't need a plan of action and to take action on our plans. But it's almost like, I want you to see, you have the King of Swords and the Page of Swords here, right? It's almost like you're focusing on the plan, right? So you can have a long-term plan for maybe when you're going to retire and how much longer you have to work in order to meet that goal. Or you could be, thinking about starting your own business, but you have a business plan and you're just like analyzing, almost over analyzing the plan, right? This is allowing your head to make the decisions instead of going with your intuition. Sometimes when we get into this energy of over analyzing, what we miss is that feeling in our gut that we have about what it is that is perhaps wrong or deceptive in a situation. Okay. This is my plan. I want to have so much money in the bank. I want to start my own business. I want to buy a new home. I want to fill in the blank. And then having a plan and sticking to it. But the problem is that I feel like you're missing opportunities that would get you to where you really want to go much sooner or in a better way, get you even more than what you were trying to manifest. And the thing is that you have the Strength card here. Here's your energy, but this is your obstacle. It's having persistence in the situation. Being resilient, okay? Having patience, taking your time. I feel like some of you may have made some rash decisions towards the beginning of the year, right? Rash decisions, wanting to make quick decisions in order to go towards what it is that you wanted. But the problem is that those decisions, okay, those fast decisions actually put you farther behind. And you may not have recognized it up until this point. I think that that's what you're recognizing in October is that, yeah, it's good to keep my eyes and focus on what it is that I want in the long term. But I also have to keep my mind open to new opportunities or possibilities that are coming onto my path. It's not about getting distracted by those, but it's taking whatever you can get out of these new opportunities to help you on the path towards what it is that you want for yourself. Yeah, this is a long time coming, a very long time coming. You have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and then the 9 of Wands. This has been your own fears holding you back. And when we're fearful, okay, we get up in our head. We get into this energy and you have the King of Swords twice and the Page of Swords twice. It's almost like you're having a hard time learning this lesson. And for some of you, this could be either a parent of yours or a child of yours, right? It's kind of like this clashing. You can't get on the same page. And the reason is because there needs to be this positive, more lighter energy to it. No longer like following the 8. The King of Swords is a wonderful energy, but the shadow side of the King of Swords is that it's my way or the highway. Understanding that when we continue to go forward with it's my way or the highway, we sometimes miss out on those opportunities to go in a little bit of a different direction, to take a detour that leads us to some wisdom or insight that will help us on our main path. And that's what you're understanding in October. It's almost like you're allowing yourself to let go of the wheel, right? Letting go of the wheel so that the divine can come in and help to bring in the people, the situations that are going to help you the most. And then intuitively allowing yourself to listen or to keep an open mind to finding those, right? And following those little breadcrumbs that the divine is giving you. Allowing your intuition to guide you instead of feeling like, no, this is my plan. I can't deter from the plan. All right, so let's see where this leads you in November. Yeah, this leads you to a place where you have a commitment coming in, right? It may be that for a very long time, you've wanted somebody to sign a contract, right? That could be a new job, selling your home, a new relationship, solidifying something. There's something here that you're wanting to solidify. When you allow yourself to kind of like step into this enthusiasm, see things through the lens of love instead of the lens of it's got to be this way, right? All of a sudden, you're getting those commitments, you're getting those accomplishments, those goals that you're manifesting what it is that you really and truly want. And that is what you're learning. That when you allow yourself to go into these situations with eyes of love instead of eyes of distrust, all of a sudden you get what it is that you truly want for yourself. That's really kind of a powerful, and that's been coming out a lot lately about understanding that there is enough for everyone, right? When we allow ourselves to not be envious of what other people have, or allow the people around us that might be envious of what we have, right? We don't allow those energies of fear. That's really fear-based energy. When we don't allow the fear to creep into our decisions and we stay in our intuition and we listen to our heart when we're making decisions, all of a sudden we get more of what it is that we want. Yeah, this helps you. Look, oh my gosh. The world opens up to you. You have a judgment card and the world card. The world is literally opening up for you. But the key here is to allow yourself to use your intuition, to trust a little bit more in the divine, in your fellow man, in yourself, okay? And listening to your intuition in order to guide you towards what it is that you truly want. You're walking away from something here to go towards what it is that you truly want. And for a lot of you, I think it is either financially rewarding, or it is a long-term committed relationship, happy family, happy home here. Taking action on that, understanding that I'm going to allow my intuition to guide me as far as what is the next best step, instead of feeling like I've got a plan and I'm just sticking to the plan. No deviation from the plan, but that keeps you stuck where you are. Okay, so let's move into December. Look at this, December, you have peace, This is an energy of just coming to peace with things. If you have been, especially in a family relationship, okay, where there has been a lot of chaos, this is understanding that both of you or whoever is involved in this situation is acting more out of fear, is looking at this in the lens of the pros and cons, okay? Getting down to what is on paper instead of what is in the heart. And when we can allow ourselves to get into the energy of looking at something from, this is somebody I love. This is somebody that I want to have a relationship with, right? Then all of a sudden we come into this sense of peace, something that you have been waiting for a long time. Suddenly, people are coming together. There is this energy of peace, of rest, of relaxation, of healing. And that is a beautiful way to end your year. The key here is to understand it's all about the love. It is truly all about the love. And you may be asked to be the leader in this, to stepping up to the plate of sharing how much you love other people in the situation, or sharing from your heart what it is that you're wanting, instead of feeling like, it has to be a legal document. Understanding that there, even when it's a legal document, there needs to be a little bit of love in the whole thing. Yeah, this suddenly, I'm not kidding, out of the blue comes this beautiful energy. The wheel is turning in your favor. Destiny is coming in. There are apologies perhaps all around, and stepping into sudden new path with happy family, happy home, financial security, having everything that it is that you want. When you allow yourself not to think of this as just a business deal, I feel like you're working with somebody, and even if you're not related to them, right? It's an energy of, it's not just a business deal. It is a person on the other side of this contract or this commitment. It's understanding that they're wanting, this is emotional for them and it's emotional for you. And understanding we can't clash at this with our swords. We can't come in with our swords. We have to come in with our heart. We have to embrace this enthusiastically. We have to allow ourselves to be empathetic towards the person that we're dealing with, or the people, and trusting that the universe is on our side and will help that other person when we maybe step up to the plate as a leader and shine our love and light in the situation, that it does help to soften the heart of the other person and allows them to step better into their love and light. Yeah, this is really kind of, I have to say, I think there's a lot going on in the world, but there's also a lot going on just in our own personal lives of this energy of, standing up for what is our right. Okay, our rights, this is what I want. I'm standing up, holding up the sword, cutting out anything that, we've kind of gone from one side of the pendulum to the other, perhaps. But when we're thinking about everything from what is the right, what is my rights, or what am I able to do, and defending our rights, right, to no end, okay? Then what you're doing is stepping away from understanding that what is your right. You do have your rights. I'm not, please don't think we all have our own rights, but understanding that our rights also impact other people. And sometimes there needs to be an energy of loving each other, of not saying, okay, this is the letter, this is a little bit of, this is the letter of the law. Okay. I'm not saying that it's not, but sometimes we also have to combat that, or allow ourselves to kind of allow the letter of the law to be softened in order to understand the feelings, the emotions of other people that are involved in this, right? Having compassion and empathy for each other, of coming to the table and negotiating more from a standpoint of how can we get this to work out, instead of I want what I'm supposed to have, right? That's a huge thing. And you could have all through 2023, Leo, been in situations where you kept attracting people. I don't think you were necessarily the King of Swords. You may have been dealing with somebody that was the King of Swords. Somebody that, and this could have been several people throughout the year that kind of came in and said, Leo, this is what I want, and I'm not taking anything less. And, this is the way it has to be. And you're kind of like, oh my goodness, how am I constantly getting this? Well, the thing is that it's taking a lot of courage, a lot of love on your part to understand that when we deal with people or situations that are like that, the best thing we can do it is about defending yourself, having healthy boundaries, standing up for yourself, but also coming at this in a sense of love, of understanding how can we compromise? How can we work together? How can we have this so that in the end, we're all feeling like we've won, right? Instead of feeling like one person wins and one person loses. It's looking for that win-win solution in situations. Wow, powerful energy. Leo, I do feel like you're being asked to step up and to be a leader, to help other people. If you've been thinking, if you're resonating with this at all, and you've been thinking about being like a mediator or a negotiator or somebody like that, or a counselor, a therapist, this is a good call for you, right? This is that energy of helping people to work together instead of just clashing swords and feeling like one person won and one person lost. Yeah. All right. Well, Leo, I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I actually have also right now a personalized 3-month reading for the end of 2023. So if you're interested, I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. And I appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.